Think about your daily routine. You walk down familiar streets, interact with people, and make countless small decisions. Seems normal, right? What you might not realize is that criminals are lurking everywhere, waiting for the right moment to exploit your trust. They prey on your vulnerabilities using clever tactics designed to slip past your radar. These aren't always violent attacks or blatant robberies. Often the most dangerous criminals are masters of manipulation. They use psychological tricks to gain your confidence, making you an unwitting participant in your own downfall. This is Brainwave Matrix, the channel dedicated to exposing the dark arts of manipulation and empowering you with the knowledge to fight back. We'll delve into the minds of criminals, dissecting their tactics, and revealing the subtle cues you might be missing. Knowledge is your best defense. By understanding how these deceptions work, you can avoid falling prey to them. You can protect yourself, your loved ones, and your hard-earned assets. Stay tuned as we pull back the curtain on the world of criminal deception. Criminals. We picture hardened faces, shadowed alleys, and blatant acts of aggression. The truth is far more unsettling. These individuals often blend seamlessly into our lives. They could be the friendly face at the local coffee shop, the persuasive voice on the phone, or the well-dressed individual holding the door open for you. Why resort to trickery and deceit? Why not a regular 9-to-5 job? The answers are complex. Some are driven by greed, seeking an easy path to wealth and luxury. Others are motivated by sheer desperation, trapped in circumstances that feel inescapable. Think about it. When your back is against the wall, you become resourceful. You find ways to survive. Criminals operate with this same survival instinct, albeit twisted towards illegal means. They exploit the very systems designed to protect us, turning our trust and goodwill into weapons against us. Their creativity knows no bounds, constantly evolving to stay one step ahead. This is why understanding their methods is crucial for our own protection. Ever notice how magicians use misdirection to pull off their illusions? Criminals employ a similar tactic: distraction. They bombard you with information, create a sense of urgency, or use unexpected movements to shift your focus. While your mind is preoccupied, they're free to operate unnoticed. You're left wondering how you missed it, kicking yourself for not paying closer attention. The key is to remain vigilant, even when things seem chaotic. Criminals are experts at reading people. They identify your vulnerabilities, your kindness, your desire to help, even your fear. They play on these emotions, crafting narratives that tug at your heartstrings or trigger your fight-or-flight response. You want to believe the best in people to offer help when needed. Criminals exploit this inherent goodness, turning your empathy into a weakness. It's crucial to maintain a healthy level of skepticism, questioning motives, and looking for inconsistencies in their stories. We're conditioned to respect authority: police officers, security guards, government officials. Criminals understand this and often impersonate figures of authority to gain your trust. They might wear uniforms, flash fake badges, or use official-sounding language to intimidate or coerce you into compliance. Remember, true authority figures don't rely on intimidation or pressure tactics. They're there to protect and serve. Don't be afraid to question their legitimacy, ask for identification, or verify their claims with the relevant authorities. Trust is earned, not given. Criminals, however, excel at creating a false sense of familiarity. They might strike up conversations, pretend to share common interests, or offer unsolicited help to gain your confidence. They might even use information gleaned from social media or online profiles to tailor their approach, making their deceptions feel even more personal and believable. Be wary of overly friendly strangers and guard your personal information carefully. Picture this. You're scrolling online searching for the perfect pair of shoes. You stumble upon an unbelievable deal: 80% off a brand you love. It seems too good to be true, because it is. This is a classic bait and switch. You click, excited to snag the deal, but the website redirects you to a different page. Maybe it's a fake site designed to steal your credit card information, or maybe the advertised product is sold out, replaced with overpriced alternatives. The lesson? If a deal seems too good to be true online, it probably is. Stick to reputable websites, check for secure connections, and read reviews before making any purchases. You answer your phone, and a frantic voice claims to be a family member in trouble. The voice is panicked, almost desperate, and it immediately triggers a sense of alarm within you. You can feel your heart rate quicken, as the person on the other end of the line describes a dire situation that requires your immediate attention. They need your help, they need money, and they need it now. The urgency in their voice is palpable, and it feels like every second you hesitate could make things worse. They paint a vivid picture of the consequences if you don't act immediately, making it hard to think about anything else. They beg you not to hang up, to act quickly, to not tell anyone. The pressure mounts as they insist that time is of the essence and that involving others could complicate things further. You feel cornered, with no time to consider your options or seek advice. This is the illusion of urgency. It's a psychological tactic designed to override your logical thinking. By creating a sense of immediate danger, they aim to push you into making hasty decisions without fully understanding the situation. Criminals use this tactic to bypass your rational thinking, triggering an emotional response that clouds your judgment. They know that when you're in a state of panic, you're more likely to comply with their demands without questioning their authenticity. They know that when we're scared or worried, we're less likely to think critically. Take a breath. Ask probing questions. Slow down the conversation and give yourself time to process what's being said. This can help you regain control and think more clearly. Verify their identity without revealing personal information. Ask for details that only the real person would know. This can help you determine if the caller is genuine or if they're trying to deceive you. If something feels off, trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool, and if the situation doesn't seem right, it's okay to be skeptical. Don't let the pressure of the moment force you into making a decision you'll regret. It's always better to err on the side of caution, even if it means potentially seeming rude. Your safety and well-being are more important than the risk of offending someone who may not have your best interests at heart. You can always apologize later. Taking the time to verify the situation can save you from falling victim to a scam. Remember, genuine emergencies are rare, and real family members will understand your need to be cautious. A well-dressed individual approaches you, seemingly lost and confused. They ask for directions, flashing a map or a crumpled piece of paper. As you lean in to help, their demeanor changes. They might try to distract you, pickpocket you, or worse. Criminals exploit our natural inclination to help others. They use this tactic to get close to you, often in crowded or unfamiliar environments where you're more likely to let your guard down. Be aware of your surroundings. Maintain a safe distance when interacting with strangers, even those who appear harmless. Trust your instincts. If a situation makes you uncomfortable, remove yourself from it. You receive an email from your bank, alerting you to suspicious activity on your account. The email looks legitimate, with the bank's logo and professional language. It even includes your name and partial account number, making it seem authentic. Panicked, you click the provided link, eager to secure your funds. The urgency in the email makes you act quickly, without thinking twice. You're directed to a website that looks exactly like your bank's official site, but the link doesn't lead to your bank's website. Instead, it takes you to a cleverly disguised phishing page. The page asks for your login credentials, and you enter them, thinking you're securing your account. This phishing page is designed to steal your login credentials. It captures your username and password, sending them directly to the criminals behind the scam. They now have access to your bank account. Criminals are masters of digital disguise. They use sophisticated techniques to create fake websites that look almost identical to the real ones. They can even spoof email addresses to make it appear as if the email is coming from a legitimate source. They create fake websites, spoof email addresses, and even impersonate legitimate companies to trick you into giving up sensitive information. These scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, making it harder to distinguish between real and fake communications. Never click on links in unsolicited emails or text messages. Always be cautious and take a moment to verify the source. If something feels off, Trust your instincts and investigate further. Go directly to the official website or contact the company directly using verified contact information. Pay attention to details like the URL and the email address. Legitimate companies will never ask for sensitive information through email. Look for misspellings, grammatical errors, or unusual URLs, all telltale signs of a scam. Always be vigilant and protect your personal information from these digital disguises. Section 5, the Trojan Gift. In this section, we delve into the deceptive tactics used by cybercriminals to infiltrate your digital life. These tactics often come disguised as seemingly harmless gifts, but they carry a hidden payload that can wreak havoc on your personal and professional data. Imagine this scenario. You find a USB drive lying in the parking lot, labeled confidential. It piques your curiosity, and you wonder what secrets it might hold. Unable to resist, you take it back to your office and plug it into your computer. You think you're about to uncover something intriguing, but instead, you're opening the door to a cyber attack. Congratulations, you've just been hacked. The seemingly innocent USB drive was a Trojan horse carrying malicious software designed to compromise your system. Criminals use Trojan gifts like infected USB drives or free software downloads to install malware on your devices. These gifts are designed to exploit your trust and curiosity. This malware can steal your data, track your keystrokes, or even give them remote access to your computer. The consequences can be devastating, from identity theft to financial loss. Never insert unfamiliar devices into your computer. Always be cautious and think twice before connecting any external device to your system. Be cautious about what you download, sticking to trusted sources and scanning files for viruses before opening them. Even seemingly legitimate software can be a Trojan in disguise. Remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Offers that promise too much often come with hidden dangers. Criminals bank on our curiosity and desire for freebies. They know that the allure of something for nothing is hard to resist, and they exploit this to their advantage. Stay vigilant and protect yourself from these digital traps. Section 1. Sharpening your senses. The best defense against manipulation? Heightened awareness. Criminals rely on your complacency, your tendency to operate on autopilot. Break the pattern. Pay attention to your surroundings. Who's around you? What are they doing? Be present in your interactions. Don't be afraid to make eye contact. It shows you're paying attention, making you a less appealing target. Remember, criminals look for easy marks. Don't be one. Your online world is an extension of your physical one. Treat it with the same level of caution. Strong, unique passwords are your first line of defense. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Be wary of what you share online. Criminals use social media to gather information, piecing together your routines, habits, and vulnerabilities. Think before you click. Those tempting links or too-good-to-be-true offers? Often traps laid by skilled predators. We have an innate ability to sense danger. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore those gut feelings. Question everything. Don't be afraid to ask for identification, to verify claims, or to simply walk away from a situation that makes you uncomfortable. Remember, you're not obligated to be polite or accommodating, especially if it means compromising your safety or well-being. Your security is paramount. Never feel pressured to make a decision on the spot. Take your time, gather information, and seek advice from trusted sources. You've seen the tactics. You understand the psychology. Now arm yourself with knowledge. It's your greatest weapon against deception. Criminals thrive on the element of surprise. They target the unaware, the unsuspecting. But you're not powerless. By recognizing these tactics, by questioning everything, you level the playing field. You take back control. The world of criminal deception is constantly evolving. New threats emerge every day. That's why Brainwave Matrix exists. To be your constant source of knowledge and empowerment. Subscribe now. Join our community of vigilant minds. Together, we can stay one step ahead of those who seek to deceive. Remember, awareness is not paranoia, it's self-preservation.